Hey guys, how is everybody this Sunday? I don't think I made a video on, I know I didn't do one yesterday. Did I do one Friday? I might not have did one Friday either. I've been feeling a little melancholy, as they say, and so I didn't come on. I say that because I like to be honest with you, and I do deal with seasonal depression. There's a lot of people that deal with that, and mine normally comes up in the wintertime. And since it has gotten colder here, um, yeah, I've had a couple of days of just not being my spunky self. I was watching, there's a show that comes on, I want to say Max, Cinemax, I think it's just called Max now, with True Detective. I think it's Cinemax, and they have Jodie Foster playing in it as a police officer, but they're doing it in Alaska, and it's during the season where they have the 6 months of darkness. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would not make it up there because you got nighttime, which is really, really dark, and then daytime, which is still dark, but not as dark as night. And so I'm just like, oh, I'm wondering how people who are not from there, who move up there, how do they get themselves accustomed to that? I do have some friends who went up there and the government was giving away land. You paid a little bit of money and you got so many acres. And him and his wife have been homesteading up there now for, I want to say, oh gosh, maybe almost 10 years, 7, 8. I know it's been a few years, but they've built a house, chicken coops, and all the stuff. I mean, it is beautiful in the summertime and the spring, but they had snow way before everybody else. And I'm just like, oh, and then they're way out from people because the land that they sold was, we would call it rural area. I don't know what they call it up there, but is way away from other people. So, so it's just him and his wife and their dog, and I was just like, wow, yeah. But anyway, I hope everybody else is doing well. Um, I don't know why this woman lies so much. This is just a 12-minute little thing she did. So let's go through this and just check her on her lives. This is a reaction video to the video that she's doing. Have some more commentary on what did the police officer, oh, we need to go back, originally stop me for. So let's see. Exit, when I got to the next exit. Because I was actually watching, and I don't, when she does those long ones, so I think I checked in, checked out, checked in, and happened to watch, I want to say it's probably the replay. And I had went all the way down to the end because I'll just fast forward through. And I went to see what that was all about. And this woman, I don't know if it's because she's 56 now or she's just a consummate liar. I'm going to go with the second one. But yes, this is just my opinion as to what she is saying in her video, which is considered a reaction video, which I'm allowed to do. So let's see. Stopped at a gas station. I was arrested by the police officer. That's just a quick update. I have since then made it to TikTok. Okay, let's see, where is she at when she really... The flashers were for me. I just reduced my speed and... My name is Dana Belfi, and of course it went to a commercial. She loved commercials. In Hayden, Idaho. TikTok that is for sure. An advocate for those with different abilities. Actually, I like this one. I was wondering where the food place was because the bakery looks really nice. Some body washes are so boring. Okay, here we go. To the next exit. So the next exit came up. I exited the freeway, got out my car. I couldn't hear the police officer.
and my windows don't roll down. So I kept saying, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. And I eventually got out of the car. I had my phone in my hand because I was on the phone with 911. I had my phone in my hand, and he told me to put my phone down on the ground. I put my phone down on the ground. I backed up.
Okay, so this is where I have some discrepancy here. And I could have sworn I have seen her windows down. Maybe it's me, but I could have sworn that when she was in Arizona, she was not riding around in that van with the windows up like that. No, she was not. The windows do come down when she wants them to come down. She originally said that they came to the van, got her out the van, turned the phones off, and all this stuff like that. Now she's saying she did something she wasn't supposed to do. You are not supposed to get out of the vehicle until the police tell you to. And even if you couldn't hear them, they would have came up to your vehicle. And when they got there, you could have let them know that I can't let the window down. And then you said that they turned off your phone. Well, if you were talking to 911 and you laid the phone down on the ground, they probably hung up themselves because it's 911. They don't have time to be sitting there while you put them on hold when they have other emergencies to deal with. This woman feels like she's so entitled to stuff that I guess other people don't get. She is such a trip. Okay.
And he put me in handcuffs.
That's what he should have did.
Put me in handcuffs.
Clank, clank.
And read my Miranda rights.
Yep.
And asked me that I wanted to speak to him. I told him I wanted to talk to him because I wanted to explain to him why I didn't.
Do you really believe she was just that common after they put the handcuffs on her?
Nothing that I said to him mattered.
I don't think so.
He put me in the
That's
car.
not even her attitude.
The sergeant came and talked to me, and they were like very arrogant.
Now, there are police officers who can be arrogant, yes. But I'm going to probably guarantee that Miss Smartmouth was being very arrogant and feeling entitled back because she didn't feel like she should have been put in handcuffs and taken to, well, we're going to talk about that, put in handcuffs. And so now she got a smart mouth. I guarantee she was getting smart back with the officers, and they just let her know who was in charge, and it wasn't her.
Command station or whatever. We're at this place.
Okay.
But it's not the...
Okay, here we go.
So now we're at this place where, I don't know what they call it, command station or whatever. We're at this place, but it's not the jail. We're at this place where they're putting in their report. So,
oh my gosh, can y'all believe this? For those of you who listened to the original one she did she not say she was arrested and locked up? That they took her to the jailhouse, they took her fingerprints and photos and locked her up. And that she talked to other officers when she was down there, and they didn't keep her, but they let her go. Now your story is they took you to probably the police station, because a lot of them, if there's a small town, the police station and the local jailhouse is in the same building. They may have only like one cell or two cells. It don't seem like she was in a really big town, so I'm thinking that's what it is, because we have a city within our city here, and they have the police station, and then they have, like, I think it's 2 rooms, sort of like Andy Griffin. They got 2 cells. So now this witch done lied and said they locked her up, fingerprint her, and all that shit. Now she tells the truth that they just took her to the police station and wrote the report up. Oh my gosh.
So the police officer that was making all of the decisions, he made the decision to read me my Miranda, the phone with the 911 operator. He was the one calling all the shots. But when we got to the other place, he made the other police officer, the rookie cop, fill out the report, and he actually made the rookie.
Okay, now first of all, I don't know how you know that he's a rookie cop, and I don't know why they would tell you he's a rookie cop, because if he's police officer in training, then that would make sense if he was a rookie cop, as you say, that he's teaching him how to do the paperwork. It might have been a slow night. They didn't have too much going on, which I believe that's what you said the other officer said when they initially locked your butt up. That's what you said now. That's what the other officer said. There must not be a whole lot going on out there since they pulled you in. Oh my gosh, you lie so freaking much. So now you're concerned about who types up the paperwork. You know what? It ain't none of your damn business. It don't matter who type up the paperwork. If this police officer was in training, then he was training in how to type up paperwork. If it was a slow night, you might have been the only person that they actually brought in. So there you go. He's learning how to fill out paperwork. But that ain't your concern. That's them doing their job. How about you just mind your own business, which was sitting your ass there and shutting up? How about that?
Cops signed the report, which I feel like
it don't matter what you feel like.
Unethical, and it's a lie because
how is it unethical and a lie? They both were there. Just because one talked and it seemed like that person made the decision, both police officers were there. So there's nothing unethical and there was no lie. Of all people talking about a damn lie, your ass done got out here and made about 75 different videos talking about they arrested you and fingerprinted you and all this shit, and all they did was take you to the police station and made a report. You know, no matter how many times I try to give you the benefit of the doubt, and the people in the chat keep telling me that you're a damn liar, and they are right. I try. You know, there's a lot of people that do videos on this woman because she is so freaking low down and scammy and nasty and all that. But I think that I'm one of the nicer ones, and I really do try to give you the benefit. But your ass is gonna lie to get some clicks if you don't do nothing else with your nasty ass.
You are the one that made all the shots, called all the shots, and made all the decisions. So why is the man filling out the report?
Why is that any of your business?
So anyway, once he was telling the man what to write down, the sergeant that made all the shots, the police officer, whoever he was that made all the shots, was telling the other man what to say and write down. So he was telling the other man,
because he was in training, he's teaching him.
They stopped me for,
you know, I don't know what. Well, you know what? She ain't got no job, so that's why the dumbass don't know anything about on-the-job training when you have a senior person training a junior person. If you're in training, you don't know how to fill out the paperwork correctly. There are certain words I'm sure the police use. Just like most jobs, they have their own jargon that they use in that type of position. You know, like when I worked in health insurance, there were words that we use. Just like now where I work at, there are words that we use that other people may not know. You know, so this dumbass don't know that, and I don't know why it's not making sense. Rookie cop, senior cop, that he's showing him how to fill out the paperwork and how to type it up and how he should type it up using police lingo. Dumb.
Not having lights on my vehicle. So at that moment, I said, "You never did tell me, sir, why did you stop me?"
So I told you, trying to have a smart mouth.
"I never told you why I stopped you because you never stopped."
There you go. Somebody got back with you.
"Sir, but I did stop."
Somebody got back with you.
I said, "I stopped. I wasn't resisting arrest."
And this is why she got pulled to the station. Her big ass mouth won't shut the hell up.
Not hearing nothing that I'm saying.
I don't blame him.
And being very combative.
Oh.
So he's.
Usually when a person is being combative, it's because they are combating against something, such as you. You being a smart ass, you should just shut the hell up, let them write up their report. But no, you gonna try to tell the police and make them give you an answer. I'm sure they would have told you, but no, he was being combative because of you. And we know how you can be. Don't know about the police officer, but we know how your ass think you so smart.
Even at that moment.
And?
I don't know what the man stopped me for. for.
You're lying. You got the paperwork.
So
okay, now wait a minute. This is another lie of hers. Now, when she got this paperwork and she was sitting in the van, after she said that she got her van back, she held up the paperwork. Of course, she never really showed what was on the paperwork even now, but she's going to read off. Oh, my battery's low. I better hurry this up. It's not over here. Sorry, y'all. She held up the paperwork and she read off what was on there. But she said she still didn't know what they stopped her for. And they had it right in the damn paperwork. They stopped her for a tail light that was out. And one would think, and we know she don't even check her lights and stuff. One would think before she got her ass on the highway, she would have made sure all the lights was working. But when you don't do maintenance on your vehicle and you don't really prep it for travel, all you do is go in and move shit around. That's not prepping the vehicle. That's shit you doing on the inside. Prepping your vehicle is making sure the oil levels are right, the water, the antifreeze, the what's the other fluid? Dang, I can't think of it right now. But checking all that, the tires, the lights. But ma'am, don't do that. Nope, never seen her do that.
Paperwork, and so the police officer said that they initially stopped me because they noticed that my right passenger light was out on the van. So that's what they initially stopped me for.
You act like they should not have stopped you for that.
They didn't stop me for warrants. They didn't stop me for...
That is against the law to not have your lights working.
My headlights was out. And they have here in the report that they tried to stop me.
But you didn't stop.
The speed limit on the freeway is 75 miles an hour.
I've never seen where it's 75. I know that it is like 70 here. Now, maybe going out to the West Coast, I don't know. I know here it is 70 on the highway. You know, I don't know what it is out there. But, yeah, she's just a lying ass. And I was like, I just can't believe. Well, yeah, I can. She just lies so much. It wasn't even nothing to lie about. You know, you got your own self in trouble. You should have just stopped. I would say at least 70%, maybe 90, I don't know, 80, 85% of the people would have went ahead and stopped on the side of the road. I personally did not see construction. And I seen where there was enough room for her to pull her van over. Because if there was not enough room for them to safely pull her and their car over, then they would not have wanted you to stop there. So stop lying. Oh, and then she goes into on another video about this whole tiny tour thing. I'm just wondering if Bob Wells knows who she is. I was like, I should go over there. Because, see, she can't delete his comments and say, do you know that this is a scamming lady? She had been in a van doing anything as far as van travel for pretty much almost a year. And that's not a tiny home. That's a camper trailer. So I don't even know why it would be like on a tiny home tour unless they just take anything. But that's a camping, trailer that people hook up to their vehicles. And then it was her subscribers who used all their money to pay for everything she put in there. She didn't even do that. They should get a shout out for the fact that they paid for the van to get transformed into what it is. And really, all she did was paint. Slapped down a stick in tile floor, and changed out some faucets and stuff on the sink. Because she didn't do anything to the bathroom. Did she show them the bathroom? Or she just showed them that one room? So, yeah. And I'm like, you had the nerve to talk about YouTubers who, well, they're not monetized, and so they're just making money for YouTube. Well, you making money for Bob Wells because that last one that got all that, you didn't make money off of it except for the fact that people actually came to your channel because you were traveling. And now that makes sense why she had a certain amount of time or she decided when she was going to get back on the road, because I'm sure they probably said something like, well, this will probably be out in X amount of weeks. She wanted to make sure she was back in the van when they came out with this little video about her, so that people would see that she's doing van life, even though she hadn't done van life for a long time. So now that's why her ass is freezing in a damn cheap ass van, because she wants people to come to her channel. And like last time, she got a lot of subscribers because of that. But you know what? Things have changed, Miss McNasty. And here you are again. I'm like, that van has to smell horrible. You got your shit bucket up in there, and you got on clothes for like, now I think this is 3 days. You are so nasty. So nasty. I don't even know how Charlene had you up in her house, and yet she claimed that you're so clean. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And if people are stupid enough to bring their ass to your channel and start giving you stuff, they need help. They definitely need help. But I wonder what people are going to say under Bob Wells. Should I leave a note? Should I leave a message about what a scammer she is? And why does he keep showing her on there when all she does is take people money and treat them bad? Maybe I should go and tell them the other names that she used on YouTube and say, hey, this is the person that you're putting on your channel, which is making your channel look bad by promoting her. What you think of that, McNasty? But my phone says the battery is low and I got to go. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. I see we got some sun out today. I'm going to go in there and throw something together quickly for me for some dinner. And I might do some cleaning up. Usually I clean up on Sunday, but I hadn't done any today. So you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Oh, we are up to 775 people. Thank you who have subscribed. I tell you, these last few hundred is just really taking a long time, but thank you for the new subscribers. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I don't even have to tell you. You just do it anyway. And of course, you know, the chat is the bomb. I tell you, the chat just cheers me up when I look at it. And I couldn't believe there's like 152 comments the other day. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to do better on keeping up. Because, you know, before it was a few, you know, but not that many. So I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you. And let's get us to 1,000 by Valentine's Day. That would show me so much love. All right, my TV done went out. That's my son and my granddaughter. And she's so cute. All right, guys. I will talk to you all later. Bye.